Back here at home, 2.5 weeks into the Minneapolis teacher strike, and it appears a deal is close between the school district and the Minneapolis Federation of Teachers. But tonight, we're learning about text messages exchanged before the strike even began that raise questions about the negotiation process. And as Jay Coles explains, the school district says it has investigated and found nothing illegal. But an expert on public policy and government ethics says those texts could create a possible conflict of interest.
It's been a contentious labor disagreement between Minneapolis schools and the teachers union. And now these text messages have surfaced from the district's senior accountability, research and equity officer, Eric Moore, and union president Greta Callahan, both of whom sit at the negotiating table. The blog Bright Light Small City published this exchange Wednesday between Moore and Callahan, where Moore appears to ask for her support to become the next Minneapolis schools superintendent. Ed Graff is the current superintendent. On January 26th, during contract negotiations before the strike, Moore says to Callahan, quote, "Can I have your support as interim? Need all in. If you can't carry strongly, Ed likely 3 years, I'm it." Callahan responds, quote, "Oh, wow, can't wait to hear more. Nothing is happening right now, right? Or are you saying this is happening right now?" Moore then says, quote, "Will you give me 100 support? Could happen if we want it, needs to be decisive of, and I'm it. To your advantage, friend, but I come with honesty and expectations. Trust, this will happen quick. Can you carry?" To which Callahan responds, quote, "There is a lot going on and we are in mediation and there's no way I can commit to anything right now. We certainly look forward to new leadership in MPS, but our students need all of our support right now." The blog reports Callahan then brought the conversation to the attention of the district.
What do you make of the text messages in terms of how it affects these talks?
Well, it looks like at this point, he is indicating that he would like to be superintendent, of the Minneapolis school district. And if so, you start to wonder how his interest in becoming superintendent is affecting the content and the process of negotiations.
David Schultz is a professor of political science at Hamline University, where he teaches classes on a wide range of subjects, including public policy and government ethics. He tells me the texts create a possible conflict of interest for Moore.
And what I mean by that is that if in some way, shape, or form, he stands to personally benefit from these negotiations, or in some situation, he personally has an interest in these negotiations beyond being a negotiator for the school district, then he's got a conflict of interest and he should no longer be negotiating.
We reached out to Eric Moore for comment on the story, but we're still waiting for a response. Minneapolis schools declined an interview request, but issued this statement that says in part, quote, "As acknowledged in the Post, General Counsel was made aware of the exchange, investigated the matter, and determined that no laws were broken and advised that the clear priority was keeping the focus and attention of the MPS team on the resolution of contracts with our teachers and education professionals." We also received a statement from Union President Greta Callahan. She says, quote, "It is no secret that their bargaining team is chaotic and have conflicting agendas, but my only focus right now is on settling this contract to win safe and stable schools for students in Minneapolis."
It very well may not be illegal if there are no conflict of interest statutes that apply. But having said that, that doesn't mean what's going on here isn't inappropriate from an ethical point of view, but it also doesn't mean that because it's not illegal, there isn't a problem here.
So Jay's here now, and so Jay, the district says no laws were broken, but what about district policy?
Well, Paul, I asked if Moore violated policies. I asked that of the district and if he faced any disciplinary action. A spokesperson just directed me back to that initial statement. That's all they gave us.
Okay, Jay Coles reporting. Thank you.